time, too, in that bedroom, I always slept with the lights on because I was just like, no way. Like, my dog would freak out and stuff every night, just, like, attacking the wall. Nothing's there. She was, like, a little puppy, and she would just attack the wall and stuff. And I'm just like, what are you attacking?
Yeah, what are you doing?
But there was definitely something there. But this, like, one time I was there, this is kind of just, like, a bonus story really quick, because I kind of forgot about it, and then we'll get to the 2 stories again of the creepiest times that I was ghost hunting in this house. But one time I was just like sleeping, and it was one of those nights where you had like a really good night's sleep, if you really could have a good night's sleep in this 1800s house. And I don't even know if I told you this, but you know something about like sleep paralysis?
Sleep paralysis, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you've studied like a lot about it and stuff. So this one time I was just like sleeping, and the lights were on because I slept with the lights on all the time because I wasn't about to go crazy and risk things.
Turn off the lights.
Risk things. You know, everything happens like when the lights are off and stuff. That's when things go down. So anyways, I was like sleeping one time, and when I was sleeping, I was like, I don't think I was dreaming, but I kind of like woke up, and then in my dream, but it was like, okay, so I was like dreaming. This is confusing. I was dreaming, but I saw my whole entire room. So it was kind of like I was sleeping, but I was still looking at like my room and the ceiling and stuff. Like I was almost like awake, but sleeping. You know what I mean? Kind of like sleep paralysis in a way, I guess, right?
Okay.
Or maybe my dream was just really vivid. I don't know. I saw my room, I saw myself sleeping and stuff. And that's when...
You saw yourself as in you were like floating?
No,
Okay.
I could see like me looking down, seeing my hands here. Okay. I could see that. And when I was sleeping that night in this creepy house, I woke up with a big, like a scary woman, older lady in the corner of the room. And she was really angry, and she was really just staring at me, and she was just kind of like...
That's totally sleep paralysis!
Yeah, but...
That's the number one thing that people say that they see when they experience sleep paralysis, like an old hag.
Okay, but you know what this lady did?
What?
She literally... Why
Did she come to your face and like scream? Is that what she did?
That's so scary. So, kind of. That's so scary. Okay. She was like in the corner right there, and I was sleeping, and the lights were on and stuff, and yeah, she was really angry, and she was just looking at me, and she just ran right up to me in my face, and she did. She was like, ah!
That's what happened to Claudia.
And she was very angry. But what, did Claudia not wake up? And she was there?
He couldn't wake up.
What? She was holding him down?
No, that's part of sleep paralysis, that like your mind's still awake but your entire body's asleep. Like it's like a misconnection. So he would have this old lady like screaming in his face, but he couldn't do anything about it. He could just look at her. He couldn't scream. He couldn't like scream for everybody to help him.
Why does everybody see an older lady?
I don't know, but like from I don't think it's on Netflix anymore, but there used to be a Netflix special just on sleep paralysis that like followed through people that had like hardcore every single night.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. And on there that they talked about that too, that like most people that experience this see the old hag that like screams in their face.
Guys.
Fucked up.
Guys, I saw that. That's so scary. I don't know, but I woke up right in time. I jumped out of bed. Like, you know when you have a nightmare and you kind of just like, you're lucky enough to like jump out of bed? I jumped out of bed right in time before she like got to me. She ran right the freak up to me, and she was like, ah! And I jumped out of bed, literally. And I was like, ah! And it still scares me so much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's messed up.
So that's what I saw?
Yeah. The old hag.
Dre, what does that mean? Guys, what does that mean? Please, someone tell me.
Sleep paralysis.
So that this makes sense. Please tell me. That's so scary. But yeah, so, have you ever seen that?
No, I've never had sleep paralysis. I did kind of stop sleeping when I watched the special. because I was scared that I would experience it.
Yeah.
But no, I've never actually experienced it.
That's
It never
really
actually
scary.
happened to me.
That's super scary.
It's just really messed up.
Well, anyways, scary. All right. So let's see. Let's get to the juicy stuff really quick. As if
the nitty gritty.
As if that wasn't juicy right there. All right. So the second time that I was ghost hunting, that was really scary, was the time when we were all ghost hunting together, and there's about like 13 different rooms in this house, right? 13 different rooms because it's a big old Victorian 1800s house, one of those. So we were ghost hunting, and we went into this house, the master bedroom that was completely empty at the time. We were all grouped together, and the spirit box was going on and off, and we were talking and stuff. We were like, who's here? Who's here? We're not really getting anything. I think I heard my name again because they always say my name. I don't know. Maybe my name is just really easy to say or something. I don't know. Everybody else is like so complicated. Andrea. Like. So, but yeah, we were like ghost hunting in the room, and that's when the spirit machine was going off, and we were asking like, who's here? And that's when we heard me. And it was like a young, kind of like young girl voice, kind of sounded like mine or something like that. But maybe even like little, like a 7-year-old or something like that. And that's when, so that's when we were like, okay, you know, he kept on asking these questions, like, why are you still here? Why are you still here? And that's when we got like a response really quick, and it was like, Satan. And everybody kind of around me just like freaked out, and they were like, oh my god, did you say that? Oh my god. And I was like, I didn't hear anything. I was like, what are you guys doing? Like, what happened? Like, nothing happened. What's going on? And then they kind of like recorded it, and they slowed it down for me so I could hear. And that's exactly what it sounded like, but like a little girl and stuff. And I was just like, little girl, that's not funny. Literally, I said that. I was like, that's not funny. Because they were like, maybe it's like a joke or something like that. Because they can play jokes and stuff. And I was like, little girl, this is too real. It's not funny.
That's what we should do after we pass.
Play jokes?
We should just fuck with people.
That's a really messed up joke. Like, there's so many jokes you could do. Like, draw a mustache on me or something.
They have to entertain themselves somehow.
Yeah, but, like, honestly, like, I'd rather have you, like, draw a mustache on me or something.
Yeah, you would rather, but that doesn't...
You're gonna go to
keep it in your head for the rest of your life.
Oh, you want me to remember you forever? Yeah. I'll definitely remember you if you do that. So.
Be memorable.
Well, I'll just let you know that like I'm gonna draw a bunch of like mustaches on you. That's what I'll do. Also, I'm gonna do pranks too. So like I'll put shaving cream in your hand. I'll tickle you. I'll tickle you. It'll just be like.
God damn it, Brittany.
And then I'll just be like, yes. I'll like remember that time.
I told you.